This game ended up in checkmate in 12 moves. I'll show you how using the London system. This is my go-to system now. I've been playing this for a while. I'm at like 850. So I know it's not perfect, and I know that Magnus Carlsen has made it perfect, but I don't aspire to play on that level ever. So anyway, I'm playing against somebody who's 100 points ahead of me, and I beat him in 12 moves. So I'll show you what happened. The first move of the London is pawn to queen 4, or d4, as it were. He responds with the queen pawn as well. I move out my bishop. That's the London, right there. He moves his knight forward. I move my knight forward. He moves his rook pawn. I don't get it. I guess to prevent me from moving my knight from f3 to g5, which I was not intending to do. But that's okay. But I do move my pawn forward to protect. This is just the London. This is the London. All the moves in the London are the same over and over again, pretty much, for the first 5 or 6 moves. And then you get some variations. He pulls out his bishop not to pin my knight to my queen, which is odd. I move forward. I just thought, okay, I'm going to play aggressively. I'm going to attack his bishop. I'm going to put my knight where it needs to be posted on that square. I don't know. I just thought, let's do it early this time. E5. The knight on E5 is what you're going for in the London. It usually takes longer to develop this way. So he counters with his knight. I move my bishop out to its normal post. Now I've got a diagonal into the castle, the king's side. If he decides to castle over there, I've already got a bishop looking in through the hole there. He takes my knight. I take with the bishop. He moves his knight forward, which, yeah, why not? Well, because I take with the bishop, he takes with the pawn. Now, that pawn is doubled and isolated at the same time. So that could be a problem for him in the future. I have a highly mounted bishop, which could do some damage. So I move my knight out in order to threaten the pawn. He moves forward to threaten my bishop. I move my bishop back. I don't have a problem with this. Eventually, if he looks at my bishop with his, he can take me, and I'll move the rook. I'll take with the rook pawn, and it'll open up my rook, the rook in the H file. He moves his pawn forward to protect his doubled vulnerable pawn. But in doing so, he leaves this, by moving that pawn, the bishop pawn, the king bishop pawn, he allows himself to be checked, which I do. And then he moves his only move to cover, and boom, that's checkmate. So, it can happen early. What I'm learning in my, I guess I'm a late beginner. I don't even call myself an early intermediate player. I've been playing once a week for about 6 months, but again, somebody who's much better than me. But what I've been learning is look for the check. Look for attacking opportunities. Good things happen when you put the king in check. Almost always. It'll present a possibility of you like grabbing a piece for free, or like this, finding a vulnerable position where he cannot move his knight because he blocked it in with his own white squared bishop. What was he thinking? This is why you don't do that. Anyway, I've done silly things like this too. I'm sure we all have. But I'm not a grandmaster. I'm not an international master. I'm not any kind of, I'm just like a player. So I thought I'd share these videos and see if they helped you. If they do, smash like, that helps me, and I'll see you on the next one. Leave comments. I like to answer questions and that sort of thing. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.